Hello, my dear students. Now we are going to learn the continuation of strategy and competitive advantage. So let's start. Approaches for competitive advantage. A large number of approaches can be used by an organization to generate these advantage against its competitors. They are generic competitive strategy, strategic intent, benchmarking, synergistic approach, and critical success approach. Generic competitive strategy metrics. You can see the metrics. We will come to its explanation. Achievement of competitive advantage is at the core of a superior marketing strategy which has two dimensions. They are competitive base and scope. A firm's relative position within its industry determines whether a firm's profitability is above or below the industry average. The fundamental basis of above average profitability in the long run is sustainable competitive advantage. There are two basic types of competitive advantage a firm can possess. First one is low cost or differentiation. The two basic types of competitive advantage combined with the scope of activities for which a firm seeks to achieve them lead to three generic strategies for achieving above average performance in an industry: cost leadership, differentiation, and focus. The focus strategy has two variants: cost focus and differentiation focus. Now we are going to explain the components of generic competitive strategy metrics. First one is overall leadership. Here it produces at the least cost in the industry. Its features are: it pursues the overall cost leadership position, have a large market share to ensure minimum cost. Next one is differentiation. The act of designing a set of meaningful differences to distinguish the company's offerings from competitors' offerings. Fourth one is cost focus. It focus on narrow market segment and offers low price. Focused differentiation, ability to customer create more customer value for a narrowly targeted segment. Strategic intent. This is the diagram showing strategic intent. Please go through that. Strategic intent can provide a sense of direction, a particular point of view about the long-term market or competitive position the organization hopes to develop and occupy. Strategic intent can provide a sense of discovery in that it holds out to the organization's members the promise of learning about other organizations that operate in the same market, adopting their best practices and avoiding pitfalls. Strategic intent can provide a sense of destiny, a worthwhile goal around which energies can be focused across the organization. Benchmarking. The process of identifying in systematic way superior products, services, processes, and practices that can be adopted in an organization to reduce cost, improve operations, and provide greater consumer satisfaction. These are the components which belongs to benchmarking. Synergistic approach. You all know that 1 plus 1 equal to 3 is known as synergy. We can add any numbers here. It just means that the sum total of combined contribution is greater than the individual elements could have contributed independently. Critical success factor approach. This is the last approach of competitive advantage. It is a management term for an element that is necessary for an organization to achieve its mission. To achieve their goals, they need to be aware about each key success factor and the variations between the keys and the different roles, key result areas. So thank you students. By this, we conclude the chapter Strategy and Competitive Advantage. I have provided the short notes in our Google Classroom. Please go through it. Thank you.